Good evening. Welcome to Oxford Hills School. This is September 6, 2024. We're in a Class A North battle between the Portland Bulldogs and the Vikings of Oxford Hills. Dave Levine here with John Roderick. We are here commentating. Steve Schwartz is out tonight for his birthday. He's turning, 28 again?
28, I believe.
That's what I thought. This is the first matchup since the Class A North Finals last year, where Portland was able to defeat Oxford Hills 29-22 in a very, very close game that sent the Bulldogs off to the state finals.
Yeah, it was a very good game last year, well fought, and what a game to open the season, really. Two top contenders in Class AA, and I think it's going to be a good one.
This is going to be a good one. So Oxford Hills is led by their new starting quarterback, Carter Wyman. He played wide receiver last year. He's going to be a quarterback this year. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah, based upon what I've seen, Oxford Hills really reworking that offensive line. They got some new starters along the offensive line, a new quarterback. Their strength is definitely their wide receivers. Watching them in pregame, some big, strong wide receivers, some of the best that the Bulldogs will face all year.
Absolutely. Eli Laverdiere is 6'6", 225 pounds, and probably the best receiver in Class A North, Braden Murch, who is 6'5", 210 pounds.
Yeah, you very rarely in high school do you see guys like this. I mean, these guys are probably, I haven't seen a ton of film. You're talking about some Division I athletes here who can play at the next level.
So Portland came off a scrimmage win last week. Their offense is led by their running back, Aiden McGowan. Cordell Jones is also going to touch the ball again. So what do you think of the Portland team?
When I look at the Bulldogs, I look at skill, just like last year, a lot of skill on the field. But I think this one, Dave, is going to come down to the line. Portland's offensive line, I saw some big dudes out there in pregame. I think Oxford Hills is in the process of, changing up some stuff. So the Bulldogs really got to take advantage up front. Let Aiden McGowan run downhill, and I think it could be a good night.
We'll be back for the kickoff in just a moment. So out for the coin toss are the captains for both teams. Bulldogs captains are Carter Lucia, Louis Thornton, and Aiden McGowan, along with Riley Wilds and Brody Viola. As for the Oxford Hills team, their captains are
Carter Wyman, Eli Laverdiere, and Brady Delamater, if I pronounced that right. Not sure.
Great rendition of the national anthem by the band for Oxford Hills.
Oxford Hills won the toss and have deferred.
So Oxford Hills has won the toss. They're going to defer to the second half. Portland will receive. And we'll be right back with Class A North action in just a minute. Kicking off for the Vikings is number 9, Dylan Thurman. Number 8, Cameron Pulkinen. Short kick, caught it about the 22, taken upfield at the 30, breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle, good return out to the 38-yard line. That was Aiden McGowan on the return. Good return for the Bulldogs, good field position.
Great field position to start. Short kick.
So we saw last week Portland was kicking off down near the goal line. This was a short kick. Don't know if it was designed that way or if that's just the way their coverage is. 3 wide to the right. H-back on the left.
Yeah, starting out empty.
Empty formation for Louis. Motion man comes across. Keeper on a read option. Thornton up the middle, breaks another tackle. He's down the right sideline. 40, 30, down to the 20. He's got one man to beat. Touchdown, Portland. Louis Thurston takes the keeper and just rumbles 63 yards.
What a way to open the season. You get that jet motion across. Everybody's going chasing the jet. Quarterback counters back. It's a little zone read inside. And you had everybody on Oxford Hills chasing Cordell Jones on the jet.
That was a beautiful fake, beautiful running. And we saw last week in the scrimmage, Louis Thurston has really picked up the speed.
Yeah, he was not going to be caught for sure. Climbing that ladder right down the sideline.
Justin Bouchard set for the extra point. Snap, hold, kick is up, and it is no good. Justin Bouchard misses early in the season. No, it is good. They didn't signal it. It is good. That is not a surprise for Justin Bouchard. It is a surprise if he misses. There was no signal from the referees.
And that's not a surprise. No signals from the referees. How about that?
So with 11:40 to go in the first quarter, Portland leads 7-0. We'll be right back. So after a stellar start, 20 seconds into this game, Portland takes a 7-0 lead over Oxford Hills. Justin Bouchard is set to kick off from the 40. Back deep for Oxford Hills is Dylan Thurman and Nathan Nadeau. Good kick back, returns straight up the middle, cuts back, one miss, and another good return. Not great special teams coverage there. I'm sorry, that was Cameron Roy on the return for Oxford Hills. He brings it out to the 38-yard line, exactly the same starting position that Bulldogs had.
And that's not uncommon to start the year. Special teams, you don't practice a lot of it during the preseason, and then when you come out here live, it's really hard to get that game speed.
So let's see what the new quarterback, Carter Wyman, can do. He's got one in the backfield out of the shotgun. 2 split to the left, 1 to the right. Motion up front. It's just going to be a keeper up the middle. He bounces outside and nothing doing there. That is Lissandro Rodriguez on the tackle. That's going to be a 2-yard loss.
Yeah, great job up front. Little penetration. Quarterback tried to bounce it outside. Defensive line working straight down the line. Nowhere to go.
So one of the keys to this game that we heard from the coaches is to watch this quarterback. He can scramble.
He can scramble for sure. He can throw. But when they throw, I think they look to go for the jackpot. They like to go deep.
And I don't blame them with their 2 big wide receivers. 1 split to the right, two to the right, 1 to the left. A little pitch in the backfield. Coming downhill here is number 5. That is Malachi Sparks. Picks up a couple on the play before run out by a bunch of Bulldogs.
Yeah, it was a heck of a play by Bailey Jordan, number 7, coming across the field. Defensive end got hooked, strung it out as best as he could. Bailey Jordan came running flat down the line. Short gain. Nice play.
So that's a pickup of about 6. That's going to lead 3rd and 6 here at the 42. We got double stacks on the right and the left in the gun. Rolling out in the backfield. Good pressure, but wide open on the wheel route for a first down is Dylan Thurman. You saw that coming right out the backfield.
Yeah, I mean, depending on what coverage you're playing there, somebody's got to account for the back out of the backfield.
Yeah, he came out on a wheel route, was wide open. There was good pressure up the end by Brody Viola, but he had his hands up, but just couldn't get to the ball. First down for Oxford Hills, set at the Portland 48-yard line. Sorry. Again, 2 to the right, 3 to the right, 2 to the left. No one in the backfield right now. Snap, quick strike out the middle, and there's a big play. Ran away from Louis Thurston there, the quarterback. But that's another big gain for Oxford Hills.
Yeah. Empty formation, spread them out, run after the catch. Got to make that play.
Big hitter there. Brings it down to the 28-yard line. That's a 20-yard pickup. And Oxford Hills is moving this ball. Again, spread formation. No one in the backfield. You got trips to the right, 2 to the left. Motion man comes across. There's the pitch. Portland is strung that out very, very well. And the tackle was made on the edge. That's Carter Lucha, the new transfer from Thornton Academy.
Yeah, they strung it out pretty well. You saw the crack. All the receivers over here crack it down, trying to seal off that edge. Good pursuit by the Bulldogs for a minimal gain on what could have been a big one.
2nd and 8 from the 26-yard line. Carter Wyman alone in the backfield yet again. Same formation, trips to the right, 2 to the left. Ooh. And a quick call by the quarterback gets the Portland Bulldogs to jump, and that's going to be a free 5 yards, setting up 2nd and short now.
Yep. Pre-snap penalties. No coach likes to see those pre-snap penalties. Got to play with no ears along the defensive line. Watch that ball.
Same formation, trips to the right, 2 to the left. Wyman alone in the backfield, takes the snap, good pressure up the side, quick out. That's a broken tackle. That was Brady Delamater, sorry.
First down, tackled by Carter Luca.
Tackled by Carter Luca. That gets us enough for the first down. 1st and now 10 at the 14. Oxford Hills is moving this ball with ease.
Yeah, they got quick hitters, got to make those tackles.
So now you have one beside Wyman in the backfield. That's Dylan Thurman. There's the keeper up the middle and nothing doing. That's Colin Kelly.
Number 9, Dylan.
Nice play. Nice play along the defensive line there.
Colin Kelly among others.
Got the penetration, took care of business, wrapped it up.
1 yard loss on the keeper. I'm sure that's just a preview to him handing it off. So Thurman again to the right. You've got now a short H-back up in the middle too. Looking to the right, a little fade pattern, and just out of the reach of Logan Bottomley, and a late flag comes in. I think the refs might have heard the crowd moaning for one.
Yeah, really late flag, one in the end zone, but there is one along the line of scrimmage, up closer to the line of scrimmage.
So the ball was a little overthrown. It was on the far side of the field, so we really couldn't quite see what was going on if there was hands in the end zone. Looks like this might be offsetting penalties. Pass interference on the Bulldogs. No penalty on the offensive line, so I'm not sure where that flag went. That's going to be that's going to be half the distance to the goal. First and now goal from the 7.
Looked like pretty good coverage there. But they got the flag.
The 7 yard.
So ball at the 7 now. First and goal for the Knights. Or Vikings, sorry, Vikings. Carter Wyman getting the signal from the sideline. So we got trips, or double, two to the left, one to the right. Again, Dylan Thurman in the backfield. Motion came across. False start on the offensive line.
Yeah, I don't know what that call was. Looked like he was just going in cross motion.
So that's going to be a 5-yard penalty. They're going to back him up to the 12-yard line, and it looks like there's a timeout on the field. So we'll take 1-2. 7:13 left in the first quarter. 7-0 Bulldogs. So it should be They have it now second.
Should be second and goal, I thought.
Okay, second and goal from the 12. Pressure comes up, escaping on the move, and tipped and intercepted on the tip in the end zone. I think that's Cordell Jones back there.
Pass intercepted in the end zone by Portland.
The pressure came up. Wyman rolled to the left and tried to throw across his body to his big wide receiver. Ball went up in the air, was tipped, and intercepted by Cordell Jones in the end zone. The ball's going to come out to the 20, and that's a huge change of events.
Huge turnover right there, momentum-wise. Quarterbacks are taught never throw back to the middle of the field across your body, especially late. Don't do it.
And this is a young quarterback, first time he's playing there. He is a senior, but he's never really played quarterback before. He is a great athlete. It's just learning for him.
Absolutely.
So Thurman to take the gun. A little bobbled snap goes directly to Aiden McGowan. Right off his hands, and McGowan rumbles up the field for 8 yards.
Hey, whatever it takes.
So Portland going quick here. McGowan switches out in the backfield now for Alex Martin. 2nd and 2, snap. Play action, going down the sideline on a go route. He's got him wide open at the Cordell Jones at the 20, the 10, touchdown Portland. Another huge play.
Huge. Man coverage, it looked like. No safety help. Just all jets. Everyone, all goes. Everyone was down the field. You had 3 guys racing down the field, and you had man coverage, and you just throw it over their heads. No safety.
That's what happens when you go quick. It catches the defense. They're not prepared. They have to go. They went man. They weren't set for this, and you just sent everybody down, and Cordell Jones looks a little lighter than last year, and he looks a lot faster.
He can fly, for sure. Nice ball by McGowan, too.
That was a beautiful throw. Didn't overthrow him, let him get it. He had about 3 yards of separation. Justin Bouchard for the extra point. Ball's down, good kick, right down the middle and into the parking lot. Portland takes a 14-0 lead. 6:30 left in the quarter. Portland 14, Oxford Hills nothing. So Bouchard set to kick off 2 huge plays for this Portland offense. They are looking on fire right now.
Yeah, I mean, 3 plays from scrimmage, 2 touchdowns. I mean, you can't get much better than that.
Back deep for the Vikings. It's a short kick, onside and recovered on the Portland side. Caught Vikings napping over there.
Special teams. I told you, you don't practice it a lot in preseason, and it comes to show that week 1, week 2, gotta be ready for that.
The ball went 11 yards. recovered by Portland over there. The referees are now talking about it, and it looks like it's going to be Portland. It is Portland ball. They did catch it at exactly 10 yards, and here we go again. Portland set up in a bunch formation out of the pistol now. Cordell Jones in the back, Louis Thurston in pistol. We got two H-backs to the left side. And we've got a Portland timeout.
Yeah.
And we are going to take one too. 6:30 still remaining. Portland recovering the onside kick. 14-0 Bulldogs. So that was the second Portland timeout. They have one remaining in this half. They just wanted to make sure they had everything in line. Here, pistol formation. They're going to rotate out. And here comes Jones in the Wildcat formation. Motion comes across, and Jones takes it to the left, cuts upfield. Big hit there by number 15, Jackson Stack.
Good gain, though, of 8. Usually when when Jones is there at quarterback, it's run. He's going to run the ball. He will throw the ball occasionally. He can, but when he's back there, look, run.
So they put a little motion there with Alex Martin coming across to kind of move the defense. So we got Thurston out of the shotgun. You have one single back here. Motion is Jones coming across. Little handoff to Jones. He cuts right upfield, breaking tackles. Another 10-yard gain for him all the way down to the 35-yard line.
Jet motion, but turn that up inside for a nice gain.
Murch on the tackle there, but not before another first down for Portland.
Portland giving you a lot of different looks. A lot of different looks. Really hard to get tendencies on these guys. A lot of different looks, different formations, different men at different positions.
Rodriguez in the backfield next to Thurston. First down and 10, 2 to the left. Snap is looking out. Quick wide receiver screen. Here's Aiden McGowan, makes a move, cuts upfield, gets the sideline, and is finally run out of bounds at the 20-yard line. That didn't look like it should have gone for much more than 5.
No, but a nice job. Way to work outside. The receiver blocking, a nice block. Just gave McGowan a little bit of time to square his shoulders and get upfield and make a move. If you're diving at Aiden McGowan's feet, you're going to miss.
In that case, all the wide receiver really has to do is make one person miss and hope that his partner makes the block. And right there, Cordell Jones made a great block for McGowan. Rodriguez in the backfield, same formation, the short side of the field. Here comes Jones in motion. They're going to give it to him. He's looking deep, wide open in the end zone, and that is a touchdown for Portland. Wide open, deep. Cordell Jones takes the halfback option.
I couldn't see who caught that one.
Looked like Viola, maybe?
Brody Viola, probably from the opposite tight end. Looked like he just dragged across the formation. No one picked him up.
We'll have to look back at the tape for that one. But that was another beautiful play. Caught them off guard, a little halfback option, and Portland is up 20-0. And this offense is clicking right now. Justin Bouchard for the extra point. High snap, ball is down, but what else is new? The ball is into the parking lot again. 21 unanswered points for the Bulldogs.
Impressive.
We will be right back with the kickoff. So it was confirmed that was Brody Viola from the tight end position. Again, Justin Bouchard to kick off from the 40. Same two deep for Oxford Hills. And this time he boots it deep downfield. Ball comes down at about the 8-yard line, cutting up to the left side. Good tackle, good ankle tackle there. That was Charlie Abramson Thompson on the tackle.
Nice
Cam
tackle.
Roy on the return.
Nice
Another
field tackle.
good return for them up to the 32, but good open field tackle by Abramson Thompson.
Yeah, Oxford Hills really, this is an important drive right here, to say the least. They've got to get something going. defense has been on the field a lot in the first quarter. They got to put a drive together and put some points up, or this could get out of hand quickly.
They had a great drive going until that interception in the end zone. So let's see if the Portland defense can build off this momentum. Spread completely out. Receiver in motion, a little jet sweep coming across, and coming upfield like a tank is Braden Murch.
Tackled by Alex Martin.
Alex Martin with the tackle. That's all 6'5", 210 pounds. And the kid can move.
Yeah. You don't often see that. That's actually a forward pass. And into the boundary. Like that. Into the boundary.
5-yard pickup from Murch. They're going to go empty backfield again. Now they're going to motion one in, that's Cam Roy into the backfield. Snap is right there, looking out. Again, that's Murch on the sideline and run out of bounds by Cordell Jones, but not before a 10-yard gain.
Just ran a little out route. Wide side of the field. Give your athletes the ball in space.
Quick passes to them. Portland is laying off a little bit, and it's especially you got a safety trying to come up and make that tackle. That's going to be in a completion every day.
You got to be patient. Patient, and it's hard to be patient down 21-0. But a lot of time left.
So let's see if Portland can get some pressure on the quarterback. Got 3 split to the right. Little fake up the middle, keeper out the side, and he just motors down the sideline for 15 yards. That's Carter Wyman. It looked like a mistake there.
Well, it looked like the nose tackle or one of the defensive tackles had a free run, but kind of second-guessed himself that the quarterback still had the ball, but he did. Yeah, I don't know if that was a broken play or design play.
I don't know. It looked like he was trying to fake handoff, but nobody was there, and then he just took off. So maybe it was just a broken play, but he made it work. 1st and 10 at the 34, 33-yard line here. Trips to the right, one to the left, single back, out of the gun. Carter Wyman hands off. Running back comes around the corner, gets good blocking on the side, makes one man miss, and is all the way down to the 15. That's Dylan Thurman.
Heck of a block there by the Oxford Hills receiver on the outside.
So again, Oxford Hills is moving the ball pretty much at ease against this defense, but Portland stiffened up in the red zone last time. Let's see if they can do it again. Ball at the 15-yard line. These are big chunk plays coming from Oxford Hills right now. 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Single back in the backfield, looking to that left side. Good pressure. Throwing back to the right and incomplete. He did have a receiver in the area, but that was great pressure there by number 81.
Viola.
That's Brody Viola.
Yeah, right in the quarterback's face. That's what you want to do.
And he broke down very nicely. He didn't try to outrun him. He didn't try for the sack. He just kept pushing him back and pushing him back. 2nd and 10 from the 15. Carter Wyman with one back. That's Dylan Thurman. 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Looking to the left, cut back to the right. Pressure is coming in. There are penalty flags all over the field. So we'll see what happens here. There's a penalty flag kind of in that first line of defense.
Yeah, it could be defensive holding.
Good pressure again, but he was able to scramble away, and that's something Portland had a little bit of issue last week in their scrimmage game.
The defensive holding.
So they are going to call defensive holding. That's going to be a short penalty, but gets first down for Oxford Hills. Ball is going to be placed at the 12-yard line, half the distance to the goal, and that is now going to be 2nd down and 3. Portland had good pressure, but they couldn't keep their hands free and not hold.
It's hard when that quarterback starts scrambling. Receivers are taught scramble drill, head downfield.
So it's second and short. Again, Dylan Thurman in the backfield next to Wyman. And again, movement on the defensive line for Portland. Anthony Tavares jumps, and that's going to be an automatic first down, and now it's first and goal for the Vikings. Ball at the 4. That's twice a pre-snap penalty. Carter Wyman with the snap, low snap off to Dylan Thurman, and he is getting down to about the goal line. Tackled at the 1 by Colin Kelly. Second and goal from the 1. Checking in is Malachi Sparks. He is their big back. Malachi Sparks goes 5'10", 180 pounds. So you got to think that he's getting this ball right up the middle. Out of the pistol is Wyman. Snap. Keeper outside, and he is going to get brought down. Brody Viola. I don't know what Oxford Hills was thinking there.
I don't know if that was a zone read inside and he just made the wrong read.
Bring up third down and goal.
Ball at the 1, you don't want to run outside and backwards. And that's a huge 8-yard loss, backing them up to now the 9-yard line. And again, the Portland defense stiffening in the red zone.
So 2 down territory here. So
they're motioning back in players. That's Eli Laverdier coming in. So you've got both Laverdier and Pulkinen out to the left. Single back is Sparks. Wyman in the gun, scrambling, pressure, wide open in the end zone, and that is a touchdown to Dylan Thurman. Defense got a little lost there on the scramble drill.
Yeah. When he goes like that and he buys time, it's really, really, really difficult, especially if you're in man coverage, which it looks like it is. You can't hold on forever.
So again, that escapability of Wyman fools the Bulldogs, and that's a touchdown. Extra point to come here to cut into this lead. And the extra point is good. Oxford Hills with a very impressive response drive. 1:09 left in the quarter. Bulldogs still up 21-7. So a very impressive drive by Oxford Hills to cut into this lead. That's 2 good drives for them. This one resulting in a touchdown.
Yeah, they needed that desperately. And with that momentum, what Oxford Hills really needs is a 3-and-out and get the offense back on the field.
Medium kick bounces at about the 11, picked up in the deep by Cordell Jones. He's got some speed coming up the sideline up to about the 43-yard line. There is a flag on the field at the 41. Good return by Jones. That's probably in the area of return team holding.
Looks like there's another flag over there on the other side of the field.
While the referees look at this, there are 2 flags down. We've got holding on Portland, just 1 call, so that's going to back them up 10 yards from the spot. Back to now the 29-yard line.
At about their 29-yard line.
Portland's offense comes onto the field with 1:01 left to go in the quarter. So out of the pistol now. Thornton out of the pistol. Motion is across. That's Jones. A little scoot down the middle. That's
McGowan.
Aiden McGowan up the middle with a little razzle-dazzle in the backfield there. Fake to Jones, hand up to McGowan up the middle, and that picks up a solid 6.
Just big chunks of yardage.
Neither defense right now is playing all that great. This is now the 5th offensive play for Portland. Oh no, they had a big drive last time, so they've had a couple more than that. Motion man is Jones, keeper by Thurston. He makes one man miss, cuts around to the right side, and picks up another 6 or 7 yards out to the 41-yard line. That's going to be a first down.
It's amazing. You look at Oxford Hills' defense, and 9 out of the 11 guys are within 6 yards of the line of scrimmage. There's nobody in the middle of the field deep.
Portland offensive line is putting in some work right now. So out of the shotgun, McGowan to Thurston's right, and that's going to be the end of the quarter. And Portland will talk about what their first down play is. Portland leading after one quarter, 21-7. We'll be right back. Start of the second quarter after an entertaining first with 4 touchdowns on the board. First down, Thurston looking to the left, going deep. He's got a man open but overshoots Cordell Jones by about 6 yards.
You're going to get a hold. Going to get a hold. The DB reached out and grabbed him by the arm as he was going by him.
Yeah, Jones had him beat clean.
It's just whether or not it's pass interference or a hold.
It's going to be, that ball is going to be moved to just the other side of the 50 here, and it's going to be an automatic first down for Portland. They're set up at midfield now. So this Portland offensive line is keeping Thurston clean, giving plenty of room for the running backs to do their thing. Up under center for the first time. We get trips to the right. Thurston, straight power handoff. There's a cutback and nothing doing. Alex Martin looking to make some room, but there was nothing there.
I don't think I've ever seen a quarterback under center for Portland High. Impressive.
They tried running it a couple times last year. It never really worked out. They couldn't get that the center quarterback exchange quite right. Looks like they got it right this time, but that play did not go anywhere. Thurston in the backfield with Martin with him. Here comes Jones, takes the little sweep, cuts it right up the middle, and he wasn't hit until he was 5 yards downfield.
Yeah, taking that jet motion across, but definitely he's cutting that, looking to cut it up inside. So I don't know the blocking scheme. I got to see that again, but it looks like they're trying to kick out on the end and then him run it up inside.
Good 6-yard pickup there on second down. This brings up 3rd and 4.
Huge down.
They're moving a couple people around. That's Rodriguez in the backfield, now out of the pistol with 2 to the left. And there's a little movement on the defense, but no one came up. And Portland is going to take their final timeout of the half, early in the third quarter or second quarter, just to talk about this third down play.
Yeah, tried to pull him offside there, but there was a little flinch, but not enough to draw a flag. So let's see what we get here, 3rd and 5 from the Bulldogs. Again, really hard early in the season to get tendencies. So you're really just taking a shot in the dark.
Yeah, Portland they tried some things last week in their scrimmage. The offense looked pretty good. Their defense looked like it needed a little bit of work, and I think that's what we're seeing right now. Their offense is clicking. Their defense needs to get their legs up underneath them and figure out where they're playing. They get a lot of new players in new positions.
And I think that's a great way to say it is a lot of people learning new positions. Usually the offense is behind the defense. Just the opposite for Portland.
A lot of returning players on offense, so they're in their normal positions. So out of the pistol, 2 in the backfield this time for Portland. Thurston in the pistol. Motion comes up the middle is Lucia. That's a handoff going up the middle and breaking a tackle and getting knocked back, but not before a first down. I think that's Alex Martin again.
Nice.
No, Aiden McGowan took the handoff. Sorry.
Nice downhill run up inside. Good forward lean. He was leaning forward. He delivered the blow.
He knew where he needed to get to in that big. Pretty much everyone just hat on hat up the middle and blowing open that hole.
I'm going to guess that was 2 down territory too for Portland.
They were probably definitely going for it. So we got Rodriguez in the backfield. Jones moving out to the left. Quick wide receiver screen. That's McGowan, and he is going nowhere. Great tackle, Jackson Stack. That's 2 from him.
Nice play right there. Because if you don't tackle him and he gets away, you got a blocker downfield, it's probably a touchdown.
Yeah, we talked about that last time, that if he's got to make one person miss, the blocker is there for the other, and that time he couldn't get it done. The ball was a little late coming out, but Stack saw that the whole way.
And he was actually able to get him down. A lot of guys will just hold on and wait for the cavalry to arrive.
Nice tackle from him. So that sets up second and very long for Portland here. So out of the pistol, McGowan in the backfield. Motion is Jones coming to the short side of the field. Play action, looking, and just throws it at the feet of the receiver, Alex Martin. That was a smart play by Thurston.
It was tried to set up a screen. We're going to call holding on a screen. Wow. I thought you had a better chance of having a lineman downfield, but...
So Portland backed up again. And now we're talking 2nd and 25? I don't know. I ran out of fingers and toes for this one. This is a long way away. I don't know if I would have accepted that penalty. I might have put him in 3rd down position there.
With this offense, though, 3rd and 15 is like 2nd and 3.
So Alex Martin in the backfield in the pistol, Lucia in motion. Little play action out to Martin on a wheel route in space, picks up a lot of yardage back and gets a good chunk of that penalty yardage back, but that's still going to be 3rd and very long for Portland. He brought it out to about the 47, 48 yard line. Portland's got to get to the 28 of Oxford Hills, so this is now going to be 3rd and 20 for them.
Wow.
Oxford Hills is pressure looking, showing blitz here. So you got Thurston looking to the sideline, trying to figure out what to do. Gets the snap. Good protection. Good throw out to the side, caught by Cordell Jones. And that's going to be about a 12-yard pickup all the way down to the 36-yard line. Beautiful ball by Thurston there.
Heck of a ball.
13 on
Heck of a route.
bring up 4th down.
This is going to be now 4th and 8, and Portland is right now looking like they're going to go for it. And I think if they went incomplete there, they're punting. But they picked up a good chunk of yardage, making it a reasonable 4th down conversion if they want to go for it.
Jones on the wide side of the field. Look for the same sort of route.
So Alex Martin in the backfield with Thurston. Viola is the tight end on the near side. Lucia and Thurston.
Gonna get a delay.
And McGowan, and it's a delay of game. They were thinking about that, and I think they didn't want to go for it. I honestly don't think they were going to try that one, and I think they're going to bring out the punt team now.
I was right down the line here, looking right down the line, and Portland High is really close. Some of those receivers to get in some illegal formations. Looks like they don't have too many men on the line. Enough men on the line, I should say.
So Portland is set to punt here. Lucia's back.
Oh my God, a punter. Holy moly.
So they're going to punt from the 41-yard line at 4th and 13. Oxford Hills gets a big stop. Low snap. Lucha coming off, gets a good boot down to the 4-yard line and just didn't get the backspin. It rolls all the way into the end zone. Ball will come out at the 20. With 8:05 left in the first half, Portland still leads 21-7 Oxford Hills to take the ball next. So Oxford Hills takes over after the punt. Their ball at the 20. 8:05 left in the half. Low snap, handoff goes up the middle to Murch, and he goes nowhere. Again, Colin Kelly on the tackle.
Stout inside, stout. I mean, they got the numbers in there. Okay, Portland is respecting the receivers and the playmakers. So they got 2 guys deep. Okay, they got their corners. They're playing really with 6 guys in the box. You know, and with 7 up front, you outnumber them at the point of the attack. Should be able to get some action in there.
Colin Kelly, Anthony Tavares are up front. Dominic Harrington is also there. Pressure coming off the edge is Rodriguez. Ball is deep and incomplete down the sideline, and 2 more flags come out. The refs are just calling everything, and so Portland has to be careful with this. There was a little grab, and he didn't need to do it.
Didn't need to do it, and we saw it. You could see it right from our vantage point. You just saw a little bit of a tug of the jersey, and like you said, Dave, didn't need to do it.
No, they're playing one-on-one out there, and sometimes when you get beat like that, you think that you have to grab, and he really had decent coverage. He was only a step ahead, so it would have had to be a perfect throw for that to make it.
Yep.
So Portland again with another penalty. They're going to have to clean some of these up. Sets up a first down. That's a big pickup for Oxford Hills. All the way out now to the 37-yard line, first down.
See how they bring that safety down into the box? Now they're playing.
Handoff comes to Murch. He breaks one little tackle, picks up about 2 yards. Brody Viola on the tackle again. Anthony Tavares over there as well.
Not much success up in the inside there. Between Viola, he's having a heck of a game so far. Called his name a few times.
So they've been successful with the pass. They're going to looks like they're trying to set up a run this time so they can, I think they're trying to make sure that they stay at least a semi-balanced here.
Back to empty here.
But empty here, and it's going to be a pass. You've got trips to the left, 2 to the right. Wyman, the lone quarterback, looks quick underneath, and that is broken up perfectly by Louis Thurston.
Nice play, nice break on the ball by Louis.
He watched the quarterbacks. It was a quick 3-step drop, fired it out, and it was just beautifully came around the side, swept it down, and knocked it down. Didn't touch the receiver, didn't need to.
Nope, textbook defense right there.
3rd and 8 now from the 39-yard line. This would be a big stop for Portland. Spread out again, same formation. Wyman, pressure. This time he's scrambling. Good pressure from Rodriguez, scrambling down the sideline and taken out of bounds by Carter Lucha, but that's not until they get another first down. Wyman beats 2 defenders they needed to break down in the backfield.
This kid is hard to track down. Good athlete. Okay, running back across his body again. I think he learned his lesson there. Do not throw back across the formation.
Yeah, big first down for Wyman. They have to do a better job with contain. You had two players rushing. They had to do a better job knowing they were driving him back. They didn't have to rush at him that hard. Slow down a little bit, break down a little bit, and just don't let him get past you.
I think those 2 guys that collided were the inside guys, 75 and 50. So I don't believe that they have contained responsibilities.
Right up the middle in a little push.
I think that was a broken play too.
So Wyman took it right up the middle for about 4 yards. Got a little help from his running back pushing him in the back, which actually at this level is not allowed.
You know, I'm not sure on that rule.
I believe it's a player safety rule. They were calling it last year. I don't know if the rules have changed. So same formation. I think they're going to try to play whatever the other run was supposed to be. Again, good pressure on the outside. Firing to the right. Great throw. Breaking tackles down the sideline. That's Braden Murch, and that's a big 15-yard pickup to him.
Yeah, get this kid outside. They're going to have to do something to figure out who has contained. Looks like they brought a safety up on a smash blitz out there on the outside, but the quarterback rolled away from the blitz.
Again, Wyman doing it with his legs, getting out of trouble. Portland defense still on their heels here. They've got to make a play. This is just first down after first down for Oxford Hills. Out of the pistol this time. Wyman looking to pass. Again, good pressure. Jump pass and nobody home there. Good defense by Portland.
Good coverage, good rush. That's what you want, though. You want that quarterback to have to step up into a mess and not outside and running wild.
Yeah, that mess in the middle was Carter Lucha and Bailey Jordan, sorry. So you don't want to. So that was a little underneath into the linebackers that time. So now we have 2nd and 10 set up for Oxford Hills. They break the huddle. Dylan Thurman beside Wyman in the backfield. Motion comes across left to right, and they'll set trips to the right. Straight drop back, a little out pattern. And caught over there. I think that's Murch again.
You got to respect the deep ball, and what happens is that these guys, they run great routes. They threaten you with the deep ball, cut it down underneath, and it's an easy throw and catch.
So 7-yard pickup, setting up 3rd and short for Oxford Hills. That's a good pickup for them, because this is definitely 4-down territory for them.
Oh, I would have to think so. And they're going to take a timeout.
So they'll talk about this big 3rd down play. With 5:05 left in the half, Oxford Hills is driving, but still trails Portland 21-7. All right, big 3rd down play for this Portland defense. Wyman out of the pistol this time. A little motion, pitch to the right, bottled up, makes a move, and just gets smacked on the sideline.
Great job. I think that's Brody Viola that came upfield. Okay, set the edge and forced that guy to bounce it outside again. And by that time, safety help and corner help had come up. Great job by Viola.
Yeah, they came out of the huddle and just ran a little toss to Thurman, but Portland defense not fooled on the run play. I think they were expecting pass there because they've been doing it all game long. A 1-yard loss now, and it's 4th and 4.
If I'm running toss, I think I'm going to run it away from 81.
Quick snap. Good pressure, lofting it deep, open and just incomplete, and another flag. That is a huge flag, and I didn't see anything there.
Not seeing that at all.
Again, these referees are calling everything super, super tight, and I didn't see much of anything. There was double coverage down the sideline there. They were looking deep for Murch. And they're going to call pass interference on Portland again, keeping this drive alive.
You know, as a former coach, you know, your kids work their tail off, and they get a stop like that, and then you get a call like that. It's really deflating for the whole team.
That's a little tough for the defense. They were playing great. They had good coverage there. They played it exactly the way they wanted to. And now it's 1st and 10. I'm not sure what's going on here. The yard markers haven't moved. Should be 1st and 10 from the 14 is what they're calling, but the yard markers should be set. Nope, now they're moving the ball again down to the Ball is now going to be placed at the 11-yard line, just outside the 10-yard line. Motion comes across, handoff up the middle, and there's nothing doing there. Dylan Thurman not getting anywhere in the middle of that Portland defensive line.
Again, up in the middle there. Tough going, tough sledding up in the middle.
Looks like Tavares was in on the tackle, but he had to come out. His helmet came off, so he's going to be off for one play. That is a big, big lineman to lose for a play. Spread out again. Single in the backfield is Thurman. Wyman looking over the top, wide open in the end zone, and that is a touchdown deep. That's going to be Dylan Thurman in the end zone. No, sorry, that's Cam Polkinen in the end zone for a touchdown. With 3:34 left, Oxford Hills makes it a one-score game.
Yeah, it looks like everything's sort of settled down after that first quarter track meet, and we'll see where it winds up. Nice ball over the middle, though. Throwing it right to the goalpost, like right to the back of the goalpost. Really, the defender had no chance on it. Only one guy could catch it.
Yeah.
He took care of business.
It was a beautiful throw. So with 3:34 left in the half, Portland is clinging now to a 7-point lead. We'll be right back. So Cam Polkinen, the touchdown catcher, is kicking off. He's going to kick it off kind of short up to about the 25-yard line. Racing around is Cordell Jones, gets a good block on the side, comes down the sideline, still inbounds and almost up to midfield on that return. No flag. There is another flag on the field.
Late flag. Late.
I'm not sure where that flag is coming from. That was way behind the play.
It should be offsetting penalties. Two guys were kind of going at it, but I don't know how they're going to see it.
So while the referees discuss what's going on, big return by Jones, and they're going to back Portland up yet again.
So that flag came flying in from 3/4 of the way across the field.
I'm not sure what they saw. There was no signal by the referees as to what the penalty was. They just backed them up 10 yards.
It was holding. It was holding. It was holding, but that came from all the way across the field while the two officials that were right in front of it threw no flag. That's a classic.
So Portland has 3:26 to try to get some points on the board. They're backed up a little bit. Low snap, bobbled, kicked, and I think Thurston was able to recover it. Not a good way to start the drive. A couple yard loss there.
Yeah, momentum has definitely switched. You know, Oxford Hills has really taken over the momentum, and Portland's just got to kind of settle down, get back to basics. I right now would just, 3 minutes left. I think I'd turn and hand the ball to number 9 and see what we do.
So as you wish, in the backfield now we've got Aiden McGowan coming across as Jones, a little keeper, read option, and here comes Thurston crashing up the middle and picking up a solid 15 yards on a quarterback draw.
Yeah, back to basics there. Inside zone, I believe. Cross motion, you fake the cross motion. Inside quarterback zone, he's reading inside, reading one of those tackles. Nice play. Yeah, just get back to basics here. Settle down. Look a little jumpy.
So you got Jones in the Wildcat with McGowan back there. Nope. So Jones is in the Wildcat, McGowan in the backfield. There's a motion. Jones keeps it. He goes right up the middle and picks up another 9 3/4 yards. And another big chunk play for Portland. 2:02 on the clock. Clock is running. This is going to be 2nd and 1 here for Portland. That's exactly what they wanted to do. Keep this clock moving. Don't give it back to Oxford Hills. And try to get some big chunks and score here.
Yep. Settle down.
So Thurston back in at quarterback. He's going to be in the pistol. Rodriguez in the backfield. Motion coming, short motion, stopping in the backfield is Lucha. Play action, and Thurston's going to keep it again, pick up about 6 yards, get a first down. Clock is going to stop while they move the chains. Portland with 1:26, no timeouts to go, and they're going to have to pick up the pace a little bit here.
Yeah, heck of a block there by 15-5. Dominic Huntington, he'll be getting a sticker come Monday for a pancake. I can tell you that. His guy was about 7 yards downfield on his back.
Out of the pistol again, Rodriguez behind Thurston. 2 wide. Play action, looking deep. He's got a man beat and touchdown over the top into the breadbasket. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
What a ball.
What a throw that was down the sideline. And that is Aiden McGowan lined up as a wide receiver. Little go route down the sideline. A beautiful ball by Louis Thurston. And with 1:05 left in the half, Portland strikes back on another big play.
I'm just going to say it again. You've heard me say it. I said it in the games I did last year. You don't play with safety help over the top. You're playing with fire.
Kick is up, and what else is new? It is good. Justin Bouchard again with the extra point, and Portland responds to the Oxford Hills onslaught and takes a 28-14 lead with 1:05 left in the half. We'll be right back.
Bouchard.
So Bouchard to kick from the 40, 1:05 left. Portland's got to get a good stop here and not give Oxford Hills any chance to get a good return. High kick, short kick at about the 20 on the far side and taken like a shot up the middle, and that's exactly what Portland did not want, all the way out to the 47-yard line.
Tackled by number 11. Austin will take over first and 10 from 46.
First and 10 from the 46-yard line, Oxford Hills. Let's see what they can do with 1:01 left. They can move the ball quickly. It's been shown. So Portland has got to be very, very disciplined here. It's going to be a lot riding on these safeties to not let anyone get deep.
1 minute left. I don't know how many timeouts. I think they have a timeout left.
I think they have one timeout left. I'm not 100% sure. Handoff up the middle, and tackled is Murch. And that was Lissandro Rodriguez. He got a hand in there. That's a gain of 3. And an interesting call by Oxford Hills.
Really don't seem to be too...
They're taking their time, a slow run in. I think they want to. I think they're happy with where they are and just going to not put anything dangerous in the air. Portland's got to be careful here. They could throw something deep. 29 seconds on the clock, still ticking. Handoff up the middle, and again nothing doing.
Very conservative. I guess they're good.
They
coming out in the second half.
They look like they're happy. That tackle was by Dominic Huntington, and it's going to be 3rd and 6. Portland with no timeouts, 11 seconds to go. Oxford Hills is just going to run this out. I'm kind of surprised.
Kind of surprised as well.
So that is going to do it for the first half. An exciting first half by Portland. Portland Bulldogs up 28-14. We'll be back with a halftime just after this. So it's halftime here in Oxford Hills. Portland takes a 28-14 lead after 21 unanswered points to start the game.
Yeah, it started out like a track meet. I mean, it was like, woo, bing, 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 balls all over the field. I think Oxford Hills were a little shell-shocked. They settled down, started to come back. Portland settled down as well. Looked like Oxford Hills had momentum, and then Portland with that huge score right before halftime really was a backbreaker.
Yeah, this Oxford Hills offense looks really, really comfortable right now. They're moving the ball up and down the field. The defense really got lucky on one play with the bad pass pass across the body for an interception at the goal line. Otherwise, this could be a one-score game.
Yeah, the turnover was a killer, but really a lot of explosive plays is what we're seeing. And I think, again, coming out into the second half, Oxford Hills has the ball first. They've got to go down and they've got to keep that momentum, whatever momentum they had, even though Portland was able to sort of take it away from them at the end.
Yeah, we'll see what Portland does for adjustments to try to slow down this meet, but we'll be right back with the second half action. Portland again, 28-14 over Oxford Hills. Justin Bouchard set to kick. Portland with a 28-14 lead. There's the kick. It goes a little bit deeper. This time caught at the 15-yard line, coming straight up the field like a rocket ship and off to the races at the 30, down to the 20. They got the angle. He cuts back, and it's going to be a touchdown. Quick hitter.
Talk about momentum. We just said that at halftime. Who has the momentum? And that is momentum.
They lost contain on that run back. Oxford Hills loves to just take it up strong, and you've seen it all game. This special teams is giving up big returns, and with the momentum down the field, that is a huge run back for Dylan Thurman, and he did not want to stop.
No, it was a great cutback at the very end there, and that was all it took.
So big momentum play. Portland was hoping for a defensive stop, and now it's a one-score game.
Oh, missed the extra point.
Extra point is wide.
Doink.
Off the upright, and it is a 28-20 lead for Portland.
Big point right there. Huge.
So that's going to force a two-point conversion later in this game, as long as Bouchard stays perfect, which you would expect. He's been pretty much automatic his entire career.
Let's see how Portland answers.
So Portland is going to take the kickoff now, but now they're only up 7. So that touchdown at the end of the half is even bigger right now, John.
Yep, even bigger. We talked about it. Momentum. Back and forth. This is a back and forth game. There's a lot of time on the clock. Who will be standing at the end?
So Oxford Hills with another big play. Pulkinen is going to kick off here. Jones is back deep for Portland. High kick, picked up on the run at the 20. Here comes Jones with a head of steam, and he's out to the 41-yard line.
Both teams starting with tremendous field position, it seems, at the start of every drive.
Yeah, both these returners are getting the ball on the run. They're getting it with a full head of steam, and so they're up to full speed with the ball in their hand instantly. And it's tough for this coverage team to catch these guys
because they haven't practiced against it. Think about it. You can't practice against full pads, full steam in preseason. Someone will get hurt.
So Thurston out of the pistol, motion coming across, handoff up the middle to McGowan, and he is still moving his feet. That's a pickup of about 4 yards into the teeth of the defense there. Chris Levesque making the tackle for the defense. Second down and 4, 6-yard pickup.
Nice pickup on first down.
Portland needs to stay ahead of the chains here, keeping it in second and third and manageable, and just march down the field a little bit. So out of the shotgun, Jones in motion, handoff to him. He cuts up the field. Good open field tackle there.
Someone just reached out and grabbed him by the foot. That's definitely designed to cut up inside. So I don't know if they're pulling the guards and kicking out, kicking out with that H-back, but he is definitely looking to turn it up inside.
That's Curtis Fogg with the tackle. They say he's listed at 6 foot 162, but he looks closer to 5'7", 162 to me. He is a stout middle linebacker right there. Motion coming across, handoff up the middle. McGowan makes one cut and then runs into a wall of people at 3rd and 1. and loses a yard there. So it's going to be 4th and 2. A little surprised they didn't go with their big back Jones.
Yeah, I mean, here we go again. 3rd and 4th and short. Maybe a long count here.
4th and 1.
Quarterback sneak, but they don't go into center often.
So here's Jones in the backfield. Rodriguez next to him. Wildcat formation. Jones bobbles the ball, kicks it off his hip, and I think that little delay helped everything. It really screwed up the timing for the defense.
Yeah, it's a tough snap, too, because when you look at that, he was up closer than the quarterback normally is. So the center is still snapping it, and I think kind of took him by surprise.
Yeah, he was even closer than a normal pistol formation. You're right, and it came right off his hip. Great hands to recover it, and then he just kind of marched up the field, picked up 7 or 8 yards, and Portland is in business here at the 39-yard line. Official timeout. They're looking at a couple linemen for Portland, but I'm not sure what they're talking about.
Could be some blood.
One of the linemen is holding up his hands.
I think someone was bleeding, possibly.
That was Anthony Tavares. So back under center. Here's the fake handoff to Jones. Thurston up the gut, and he's going to pick up about 2 yards there.
Now you see what they're doing there. So as soon as that jet motion comes, you saw number 11, either a corner or a safety, come flying up the field opposite of Jones.
Yeah, that's Delamater.
Yeah, and so basically that's an easy read for the quarterback, is that if they're coming up and taking away that jet sweep or that little counter play, you're keeping it.
So pickup of 2 there up the middle for Thurston. He's now alone in the backfield. He got trips to the left. Jones in motion across the face of the quarterback. Little fake handoff. Wide receiver bubble screen. Trying to get upfield. Breaks a tackle. Breaks another tackle. And moves upfield. That is Alex Martin. Squeaking by and picking up about 9 yards. Enough for a first down. Alex Martin is 5'8", 155, playing in with all those big guys, all those big linemen and linebackers, and he made a move to get a first down. Now they're going to mark him about a half yard short.
They're going to measure, I think. Yeah, it didn't look good to start. It certainly didn't look good there. And then all of a sudden, Martin made something out of not much. Yeah, we used to call that a jailbreak screen. So the linemen, they head out, they blocking out. That outside receiver comes back down inside and looks to get the ball and then head straight up the field along the hash.
So he got the first down by the nose of the ball. So that sets up Portland 1st and 10 at the 29 of Oxford Hills. Clock, he will be running at 2:36 now. Portland getting the call from the sideline. Martin split to the right. Jones comes with him over here. Thurston in the pistol with McGowan in the backfield. Jones in motion. Comes underneath. McGowan with the handoff. Cuts out to the outside. And big hit there. Number 8, Cam Polkinen comes up with the big hit. Pickup of about 1. McGowan pops right back up. He's a tough kid.
Tough kid. What a collision. What a collision. You could see that coming. He came up running upfield.
And
wow.
Polkinen comes off to the sideline. He looks a little shaken up. Portland setting up 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Cordell Jones under in the pistol, now in the shotgun. Wildcat formation. Motion across the face. Fake handoff. Jones up the middle, and he's going to pick up about 5 yards.
Direct snap to Cordell Jones, tackled by Chris Levesque.
Chris Levesque with another tackle for Oxford Hills.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5 for Portland.
Yeah, you watch Jones run up inside, and it's like He's just, it looks easy to him. It's just, and then he turns the jets on. It's like he has different speeds, different modes. It's like a video game.
He's a fun player to watch. So in the pistol now, Thurston. Jones comes in motion across his face. Handoff to McGowan. He's going to run into a bunch of people. Picks up about 3, maybe 4 yards. And that's going to leave it 4th and short. And that's definitely a 2-down play right there.
Yeah. And don't be surprised if you see the same formation, same play you saw last time on 4th and short. That's Jones at quarterback, up tight, direct snap to him, and he's just taking it up the middle.
And that's exactly what they're going to do. So they've got a lot of men on the line here. Jones in a short drop back. Rodriguez to his left. You've got 2 H-backs. Here comes the blocker coming across, and Jones follows. Wow. He followed Alex Martin, who threw a nice block and then dragged 3 defenders another 4 yards and picks up 6 on 4th and short.
Yeah, it's almost an unbalanced look there. You've got a tight end, I believe a wing. You've got a back to that side, and then you cross motion the other back and really just overload at the point of attack.
So here we go. We've got Portland at first down at the 14-yard line. Out of the pistol is Thurston. Rodriguez in the backfield. Coming across is McGowan. Handoff to Rodriguez. He hasn't touched the ball, and boy, did he get quite a few yards until he got picked up at the end there.
It's a nice hard run inside there.
Eli Laverdier and Chris Levesque making another tackle, but not before Rodriguez gets a hard-earned to 7.
Solid drive here by the Bulldogs. 2 4th-down conversions, right? Taking that momentum back from the kickoff. Got to put it in the end zone.
This is a good plodding drive. This is what they needed. They needed to keep the offense on this field and move the ball. Now they're going empty formation. Thurston all alone back there. Trips to the left. Here comes the motion, which is Jones. Thurston keeps it, makes a cut on the outside, and it gets a first down. That was a nifty little play by him.
Yep, 1st and goal. You see him follow that guard. Looked like there was a guard pulling there. 55, I believe.
Good enough for a first down. It will be 1st and goal for Moore.
So that's Dominic Huntington. We've called his name a couple times on this offensive line.
Looks like a really good guard in there. Very active, able to move him and pull him. And as I said earlier, I spotted him about 7 yards downfield on top of someone with a pancake earlier.
So 1st and goal here for Portland. They're inside the 5-yard line. We've got Jones in the Wildcat again. Motion comes across, fake handoff. Jones is going to keep it. He spins, and he's pushing backwards down to about the 1-yard line.
Yeah, he's right there.
So 2nd and goal. I don't think they're going to do anything silly here. They're just going to keep feeding Jones and let him power it in. Here comes Alex Martin. Louis Thurston comes out of the game, so this is that unbalanced play that they've run a couple times today for their 4th down conversion.
Yeah, watch the cross motion by 5.
Nope, not this time.
Even, right up the gut.
Right up the gut, just hat on hat, and it was bully ball right there for Portland. And Cordell Jones in for the touchdown. Portland's put up 34 points at the beginning of this half.
It's an interesting, I guess we can call that the Portland High quarterback sneak right there. Not under center.
Not under center at a short kind of pistol formation, only a couple yards deep. This time it's Cordell Jones. He's just too big, too strong, and this offensive line is just putting in some work. That's Colin Kelly, Colin High, Dominic Huntington, Riley Wilds at center, and then Anthony Tavares, probably the best left tackle in the state over there on the left side. Justin Bouchard for the extra point. Snap, good hold, good kick. The kick is blocked this time.
Huge play.
Somebody got in there with a hand, and that brings it back to a set. We're back to a 14-point lead. That's a big, big block for Oxford Hills. Portland up 14 with 3:36 left in the third quarter, and they have a 14-point lead. So Portland answering that instant kickoff with an 8-minute drive, John.
Yeah, I mean, that was a drive that you needed right there. That is textbook. You take the momentum away. You keep the defense on the field. Think about that. Over 8-minute drive. Man.
Couple fourth down conversions, a bully ball at the end. Bouchard with the kick at the 15-yard line, trying to make a run outside and nothing doing that time. That's Carter Lucha. Carter Luca makes the tackle. And now Thornton, the former Thornton player, forces Oxford Hills now to run a longer field. They're set up at the 32-yard line after a relatively shorter kick, but better coverage this time.
Yeah, number 2 there, Rodriguez, he was running downfield. Boy, he popped somebody.
So they're looking at Jones in the backfield. He's all set to stay in. Oxford Hills now comes out with an empty formation. You got trips to the right. They're going to shade the safety over there. You got one-on-one coverage at the top if you want it. He's looking right. Good pressure. And he is going to be sacked by Rodriguez from the backside. Didn't even feel him coming. And that's the first time Portland's actually gotten to the quarterback that time.
Yeah, great play by Rodriguez. 2 great plays. First in the kickoff and now the sack there.
So Carter Wyman did not feel the pressure. Rodriguez looped all the way around. He was forced out wide and then came back and made a nice play on the ball. Lucky that Wyman didn't lose it.
I was just going to say that, to keep that ball, because
that was a pop from the back. So now that with a 3-yard loss there, it's 2nd and 13. Motion comes across the face. There's the handoff. Cutting up field. That's number 19, Braden Murch. And Murch gets back almost to the original line of scrimmage now. And we're talking 3rd and 10 for Oxford Hills. So Portland defense looking a little bit better now coming out of the half. They're looking they're trying to build on that offensive momentum that they have. If they can force an incomplete pass here, because you're figuring it's going to be a pass for this Oxford Hills team, they're looking at 4th and long and probably a punt.
Probably, oh my, a punter. Holy cow. We've only seen one.
We've only seen one. So single back in the backfield. Wyman looking to the right. Quick fire underneath and incomplete. Ball was low and Delameter couldn't come up with the ball.
Yeah, would have been.
And it would have been 4th and about 2. So this is now 4th down and 10. And Oxford Hills, we'll see who their punter is.
Yeah. It's a rare. Wow. Yeah, punters again. 2nd time.
So Braden Murch back to in punt formation. McGowan deep for Portland. Rush up the middle. High punt. Portland getting away from the ball, getting a decent bounce for Oxford Hills, and that will come resting down at the 34-yard line. Good punt by Murch. No return for Portland. 1:49 left in the third quarter. Portland up 14, 34-20. We'll be right back. So Portland with the momentum, now with the ball, coming off a big drive and a good defensive stop. They're going to see if they can put some points on the board and go up 3 scores here. Motion is Jones on a short motion, a little pitch out to McGowan. He cuts upfield. Good tackle there, but after an 8-yard pickup.
I think Portland's found their rhythm here offensively, really just grinding it out, running the ball.
Delamater makes the tackle. Portland in no hurry here. They're going to try to chew some clock again. I think they liked what they did last drive. As you were saying, they found their rhythm.
Found the rhythm and just grind that clock out. So second and short.
So under center now is Thurston. Motion coming across is Luca. Little power, little play action going deep. Had Jones, but overthrew him by about 5 yards. Portland looking for a flag, but there was nothing there.
Okay, I can see that play. Really, second and inches. It's a good shot to take, honestly. You know, what do you get to lose there? You know, a little play action and look for the big one, hoping that the Vikings are, you know, really squeezing the line. Hey, now it's third and inches. You run your play.
Third and inches. And it's interesting that they went under center that time. I think if they had shown that short look with Jones like this, here's Jones, takes the rush up the middle, gets the first down by about a yard, and the chains keep moving. So as you were saying, you take a shot on third and very short because you know you get 2 downs to get it, and they're going to try it.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So Jones on that short Wildcat formation. Oxford Hills subbing in lineman again. Jaden Mason coming back in. So Jones still in the Wildcat, same formation now. This tight look here. Motion coming across his face. They're going to play it. They're going to fake it to the handoff, and this time Jones gets about 3 yards. Again, you know it's coming. You know what the play is, and Oxford Hills still can't stop it.
Yeah, I mean, I think that what you're seeing now is it's almost a war of attrition. Portland's big offensive line is really, I think, just starting to wear down the Oxford Hills defense.
So that's end of 3 quarters now. Portland with a 14-point lead, and they are marching the ball. We'll be right back. So beginning of the 4th quarter here, Portland up by 14 points. They have a 2nd and 7. Thurston alone in the backfield. And he's just going to take it on a keeper up the middle, gets a block, moves around the side, gets yanked down by both shoulder pads, but not before he picks up another 5 or 6 yards to set up third and very short.
I think we know what's coming, Dave.
I think everybody in this stadium knows what's coming. Cordell Jones out of the Wildcat. Lissandro Rodriguez to his left. Alex Martin may or may not come in motion. He does not. Jones up the middle. The line is just pushing and pushing and pushing, and Portland picks up a clean 5 or 6 yards there, and they just keep moving the chains. It's impossible to stop right now.
At this point it is. I think you see it again, that big Portland offensive line just wearing down now in the 4th quarter.
Yeah.
That defensive line of Oxford Hills.
Running right behind senior captain Riley Wilds. He is a load at center, 6'3", 230. And then you've got 2 great guards in Colin High and we've called his name Dominic Huntington all night long.
You know, it's really kind of special for me to sit here, and I've had a lot of these kids in class, and I've also I didn't get a chance to coach these kids, but it's funny that I got to coach a lot of their parents. So when I hear their last names and I sit there and say, wow, your father was on my freshman football team in 1993.
Yeah, Rodriguez there with just a power run. They came under center and a simple handoff to him, and he went 5 yards up the middle. Again, Portland staying ahead of the chains, and this is exactly what they want. Another long drive, another plodding drive all the way down the field. If this comes in points, that's going to be tough for Oxford Hills to overcome. Motion comes across. A little bobble there on the handoff, but Aiden McGowan using the speed to get outside. And again, I think that little mistake froze the defense.
It did. It does. And what happens is you kind of what just happened as a defender, and you kind of hesitate for a moment, and you can't do that. You have to run to the football, anticipate a turnover if that ball's on the ground.
Ball is that's a 9-yard pickup from McGowan off on the kind of outside run there to the right, setting up 1st and 10 for Portland. Thurston in the shotgun. Cordell Jones in motion. Handoff to him. He cuts up the field again, right behind that right guard, right tackle combination. And he's picking up 5 or 6 yards every single time.
That defensive end has really just got to squeeze that. It's like they're just passing on him. They're not even blocking that defensive end or the outside linebacker. And they turn it into the guard and right up inside. It's bizarre. Got to squeeze that down.
There's a flag on the play. Waiting for the signal from the referees. Too many men on the field, maybe?
Yeah, too many men on the field.
Too many men on the field for defense. So that's going to be a 5-yard penalty and a 1st down for Portland after the 6-yard pickup there. And Portland is still marching down the field. 10 minutes left to go in the game here, and they've got the ball now at the 14-yard line. I don't see this ball going up in the air anytime soon. This is going to stay on the ground. So under center is Thurston with Rodriguez in the backfield. Motion comes across, and just as I say that, he throws it, and a touchdown in the corner. Is that Brody Viola again? Thurston with a rifle, and he fooled us too, and he just fooled the Oxford Hills defense, and that was a beautiful play call.
Beautiful play call and a beautiful throw and catch.
Wow.
Getting them out there. I was not anticipating a pass.
And I don't think anyone...
I don't think Oxford Hills was either.
No, that was a great play action to Rodriguez. He rolls out to his strong side, fires on the run nice and high, and no one can catch that but Viola in the end zone.
Perfectly placed by
on a tight end little seam route there, and here comes Bouchard to make it a 21-point lead. Snap, ball down, and the kick is good. Is no good. Pulled it to the left, I think. So that's 2 misses for him, and that's another big point because now we're less than, it's not a full 3-score, it's a 3-score game, but it's not 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, I think they're pretty comfortable though.
9:53 left to go in the game. Portland up 20. It's a 40-20 lead over Oxford Hills. Here we go. Bouchard set to kick off from the far hash. I think they're going to try to keep it maybe down one side of the field a little bit and try to keep this coverage.
Could be a squib kick here too. You don't know.
Puts it high on the right side of the field, drops out of bounds, and that's going to be a penalty. Not what he wanted to do.
No, it'll be interesting to see what they do. I guess they're going to take it at the 35. Going back to that touchdown, heck of a pass by Louis Thurston. Geez, from the opposite side of the field, I thought I could hear Carla screaming. Jeez.
It was a great throw, great play call. Everything was well done there. And no, Oxford Hills is going to make them kick off again. And I think that's a smart play by Oxford Hills.
I do too. You want to get that return. It doesn't take any time off the clock, and they've already returned one for a touchdown.
Right, and they've been getting great field position all game long. Murch has been just a beast back there. So I think Portland now taking the ball now, kicking from the 35. I think they're going to try to kick it more. They'll try to keep it in bounds, obviously, but this is where you might see that squib kick to prevent any big return. So Thurston set to line up again, this time from the 35. Returners back at the 15. A little shorter and out of bounds yet again.
Gotta send him back another 5. That's what I would do.
Keep making him kick it.
You're going to get good field position. Look, Oxford Hills has got to score. So I don't think Oxford Hills is going to run the ball. They're going to be throwing. They need field position. They need every advantage they can get down 20 with almost 10 minutes left. They've got to put points up.
Yeah, so I think Portland right now tried it twice. Rodriguez can't keep it in bounds, and now they're back to the 30-yard line. This is definitely not what Portland wanted. They wanted if they get a big return, great, and stop them at midfield. Now they're looking at a tremendous opportunity here. Now you can see Thurston setting the ball in the middle of the field, and he's just going to boot it straight up. Deep returners out that sit at the 20 and the 25 this time. High kick, a little short. It bounces on the ground. Bobbled. Ball is still loose. Wow. Big hit by Rodriguez.
Wow, that's the second time in a row Rodriguez has been down, the first man downfield.
Rodriguez just destroyed the Oxford Hill returner, and they got lucky that ball was recovered. It was just sitting there for up for grabs, and the ball is now at the 31. So after all that, Portland is in good shape.
I don't know why you had your return man so deep. That was kind of...
That was, yeah. It was weird that Thurston, the kick from Bouchard was shorter than normal, but they were very deep. So here we go. Finally, Oxford Hill's back on the field. Scramble drill out to the side. Good, quick pass down the sideline. That's completed to Delameter. Pickup of about 3. Clock is still running.
Okay, you need 3 scores here, and you just don't see the urgency from the Oxford Hills offense or sidelines. It just seems kind of, here we go.
Yeah, I'm surprised they're not calling two in the huddle. Get up to the line a little bit quicker, or at least do something or hand signal it in a little faster. Low snap, bobbled, picked up, going deep. He's got a man, and it is caught at the 35-yard line. Incomplete. No, the ball was knocked out just at the end. That's Justin Charles over there in great coverage. The ball was perfectly thrown over the top. Charles says it was incomplete. The referee said it was incomplete. Now they're overruling it and saying it's a completion.
Wow.
I am not following what's going on here with this official crew.
My vision is horrible. I can't see the opposite side of the...
Yeah, we couldn't see it, but Charles came up with his hand saying it was incomplete. The referee that was right there called it incomplete, and then someone came in and overruled it, and I'm not sure how they can overrule that call. Here we go, a little end around, strung out nicely by Portland, and that is going nowhere. Luca cleans up the mess, but boy, oh boy, that was a great play by Bailey Jordan.
Strung it out, just what you have to do on a play like that. And again, I just don't get the play calling here. You're having success throwing the ball down the field. Continue to do that, especially when you got to score 3 times.
Boy, that was a nice play by Bailey Jordan. That's a loss of 5 yards. 2nd and 15 now with 8:13 to go. A little pitch out to the short side of the field. Here comes Murch, and he's tackled inbounds. That's Luca again.
2 good plays there by Luca in a row. Running that toss into the boundary.
I'm sorry, that was Dylan Thurman on the run.
Definitely 2 down territory for sure.
Yes, 3rd and 9 coming up for Oxford Hills. Clock is still ticking away, and still, again, no urgency. Wyman going to the sideline, getting the play call, taking his time in the huddle, just like it's the first quarter.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm just not seeing it, especially with the way Portland is marching the ball down the field.
Mind-boggling.
Snap, again a pitch. They're going to look for a pass going deep, and it is almost intercepted, and that could have been offensive pass interference, but I think it's a better no call there. Cordell Jones in great coverage.
It is into
Braden Murch going up, playing perfect defensive back. I think they were both going for the ball. That's a good no call there.
And they didn't fool anybody with that one.
No.
Didn't fool anyone, especially Cordell.
Cordell Jones played that beautifully from his safety spot. A little halfback option looking deep, and you could see the halfback, like most running backs, aren't really comfortable throwing that ball on the move, so they have to stop, set their feet, and then throw, and it was a little underthrown. So now we got 4th and 9 here. This is going to be the ball game. And Portland jumps off sides yet again. That's like the 3rd time. Anthony Tavares got fooled by the little short motion.
It's actually a smart call there by Oxford Hills. You've got him before, you get him again.
Yeah.
And no ears there, no ears. Although it's not, it's 4th and 9. They're aggressive.
Yeah, it was. What he did was it was very interesting. Wyman clapped his hands and he went in motion at the same time. Drop back, a little wheel route out to the side, dumps it off into the flat, and that's going to be still battling downfield and out of bounds now at the 6-yard line. That's Dylan Thurman
So
on
we
little
saw
release.
that play earlier in the game for a big gain as well.
Yeah,
and they haven't come back to that until now.
Yeah, Portland is just not covering the back out of the backfield there. He was wide open. There was no pressure, so he had plenty of room to run. Out of bounds, stops the clock temporarily while they reset. So single running back in the backfield, keeper up the middle, and he is going absolutely nowhere. Wyman tried to run up the middle.
Rodriguez is having himself one heck of a game.
Yeah, Louis Thurston was right there too. That was beautiful defense. And again, interesting play call with a quarterback keeper when you have these bigger running backs. Thurman has been a tank back there, and they haven't really given it to him.
Yeah, and all the while, as they're huddling up and calling a play, you got the clock going tick, 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 tick.
So we're looking at 2nd and goal now from the 8-yard line. Wyman in the backfield. Polkinen next to him. They're going to keep it on a run, and again, good pressure by Portland. He had to pull it down. Everybody was covered. I think he felt the heat there, ran into the teeth of the defense, and Luca was right there to clean it up. But that was that was coverage sack right there, and good pressure.
Yeah, I look in. We're over here. We're on the right hash. You've got 2 of the best receivers in the state, a one-on-one coverage with big targets. Throw to the back corner of that left end zone. Let your guy go up and make a play.
Clock running under now 6 minutes to go. Oxford Hills is driving, but they need 3 scores. There's the snap. Looking good pressure again by Portland. A little dump off underneath. Dropped by Dylan Thurman, but there is another penalty flag. That might be holding on the offense.
Yeah, you're going to get a hold here on the offense.
That's typically where that offensive holding happens, and usually when the quarterback has to roll out like that, the offensive line is holding on the inside, and then quarterback runs the other way. Now all of a sudden it's exposed, and it's nothing the lineman can really do.
No.
They just get caught. They get hooked. Someone gets hooked. Something happens, and when the quarterback rolls like that, it's just nothing the offensive lineman can do. So that's going to set up 3rd and now goal from the 18-yard line. 5:45 left in this game.
Interesting to see what happens here.
Oxford Hills needs a score, and they need it quick.
Seems like the quarterback is just very comfortable scrambling. You got to give your guys a chance.
Well, again,
up there.
Yeah, Wyman was a wide receiver, so he's very comfortable with the ball in his hands. He's very elusive. Trip stacked to the left, looking right, and pressure comes in from guess who? Rodriguez once again with the sack, helping Wyman up and everything. And that might do it here. 4th down and goal now from the 23-yard line.
So, ball's got to be in the end zone.
Ball's got to be in the end zone. Portland just cannot have a penalty here. Interesting, Laverdier coming off the field. Thurman coming off the field. So I'm surprised Laverdier's coming off the field. He's one of your big, tall guys that you would think you'd want to throw down into the end zone. I mean, he's 6'6". The kid he's so athletic and so big, so good with the ball in his hands. 5 wide, looking to the right, a little go pattern. He has him open and just couldn't react to the ball. Had the receiver or had the defender beat, tried to get out there, but just lost the ball, couldn't turn around, and that's going to be a backbreaker for Oxford Hills.
Yeah, the ball was just thrown over the wrong shoulder. He had to turn around, and it was awkward for him.
Yeah, just couldn't follow it in the air. It was just out there. He saw the play. It was just on the wrong edge, wrong side of the receiver. Portland takes over after a crucial stop. 4:42 left, and that might do it for Portland.
Yeah, that could be the dagger. I expect a heavy dose of run here.
So out of the pistol, Jones in the backfield with Rodriguez. A little delay handoff, and here comes Jones, and he's going to pick up about 7 yards. Setting up second and short. Clock is now running. Ball at the 30-yard line. Portland in no hurry here.
None at all.
It's going to be Jones and McGowan keeping the ball. Maybe a Thurston keeper as well here or there. But I don't see anything strange this time.
No.
And I'm pretty confident there's going to be no passing. So pistol formation. Jones, Rodriguez moves now to the left side. Snap inside to Rodriguez this time. Stutter step, cuts up to the right side, and again behind that right side of this line, they get another first down.
I'm impressed by this kid, Rodriguez. Defensively, he's had himself a whale of a game.
Couple big hits, good coverage on special teams. He's had a couple sacks back there. Now he's running the ball for a first down in a key situation. Sure-handed. This is a very, very difficult offense to manage, especially now that Louis Thurston has a very good arm.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think if I'm going to face this team, I want to face this team later in the season where I can get some actual tendencies. They've done a nice job mixing things up, mixing up formations, mixing up personnel. As a defensive coordinator, really difficult to get a line on this.
So Jones down in the keeper, a 1-yard run there, but I think that's going to be holding on the offense. Yeah, he was running into the line, and you could see someone missed a block and grabbed the defender and tried to keep pulling him downfield. So Portland now backed up a couple yards here. First and now 5 from the 30-yard line. 3:05 on the clock. Clock is now running. That's not such a bad thing. They'll take the time off the clock. So they spread everybody out. Thurston all alone in the backfield. And they're going to just run it down to take a timeout. You could see Cordell Jones there telling the wide receivers to back up off the line to make sure that everybody was lined up properly. And they call a timeout to make sure this is right. 2:44 left in the game. Portland up 40-20. We'll be right back. So Portland backed up 5 yards. It's first and 15. 2:44 left on the clock. Jones in motion across the face. Keeper by Thurston. He's going to bust out to the outside. Good open field tackle there. Number 15, that's Jackson Stack. We've called his name a bunch today.
Yeah, he's had a good game.
He's had a very good game on the defensive side. Pickup of about 7, though, for Thurston, setting up second and now 8.
Second and 9 from the 36.
In no hurry here.
Portland is going to take all the time in the world. They're going to just line up slow. They're going to get everybody in the right formation. They're going to get it right, not get any penalties here. So we got Cordell Jones in the Wildcat. Rodriguez to his right. Penalty flag out and offsides on the defense, but I didn't see anything there. 5-yard penalty on Oxford Hills is going to move the ball down to the 41-yard line. Portland is now 2nd and 4 to go. The offsides did stop the clock. So we got Jones. They got this power formation again. Jones in the short pistol. Rodriguez, handoff this time to Martin, and he's going to get maybe a yard. Yeah. Alex Martin getting nothing there. So 3rd and 4. Clock is running with 1:36 to go. So this is probably going to be Portland's last offensive play unless they get the first down, and then they'll just take a bunch of knees.
Yeah, I mean, let's see. They're probably going to go for it on 4th down. It doesn't look like Oxford Hills is going to stop the clock with a timeout.
No, Oxford Hills down 3 scores. They're just going to let this go. Jones keeps it and busts it loose, and he's going to go for the run all the way down to the 15-yard line. Tackled there, the game-saving tackle at the very end. But with a minute to go, that's going to do it for Portland. They're going to win this game 40-20. First game impressions, John.
A lot of weapons, okay? I came up here at the beginning of the game and I said, hey, look, Oxford Hills has these great receivers, very physical and big receivers. I think the story of the game, there are a lot of them, but let's give credit to the Portland secondary, who I think really stepped up. Rodriguez looked excellent. He really stood out to me. Brody Viola all over. I mean, you can go on and on. Very impressive win for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, after those first couple long passes and the first couple plays, that whole first half, they made some good adjustments at halftime, and this defense really stepped up and made some beautiful plays. The offense still rolling. They put up 40 points on a very good Oxford Hills defense.
Yeah, a couple real dimes by Louis Thurston, right on the money. Like I said, there's a lot of names that you could say, hey, this is a total team effort.
Everybody played great. The offensive line was incredible. The offense behind Jones and Thurston and Rodriguez and McGowan and Viola with 2 touchdowns. It's beautiful. So final score here from Oxford Hills. Portland goes to 1-0, beating the Vikings 40-20.